the Big Tank Engine. This is a story about Arthur, a proud tank engine. He arrived on the island of Sodor with a spotless record, but soon found himself in a sticky situation. Arthur, the Big Tank Engine, had just arrived on the island of Sodor. It was his first day at work on the Fat Controller's railway. He didn't want to be late. Right on time, smiled the Fat Controller.
This is Arthur. He will help you shunt trucks and pull freight.
Nice to meet you, said Arthur politely.
And he's got a spotless record,
the Fat Controller added. What's a spotless record? Whispered Percy. It means he's never done anything naughty. Thomas frowned. At Brendam Docks, the three engines were soon working together. Thomas and Percy knew that they weren't supposed to bump the trucks, but it was such fun. Join in, Arthur, laughed Thomas. No, thank you, said Arthur quietly. He didn't want to spoil his spotless record. Arthur's first job was to push a line of trucks to the market. The trucks, though, were not behaving themselves and sang songs to tease Arthur. Root toot toe, come on, let's go. The fruit's going moldy 'cause you're too slow. How rude, huffed Arthur. The trucks singing gave Thomas a naughty idea. The Fat Controller doesn't like the trucks to sing, said Thomas. You must tell them to stop. Thank you, Thomas, said Arthur. I will. Arthur puffed steadily out of the docks. The trucks will cause trouble for Arthur if they're not allowed to sing, laughed Thomas. Arthur was chuffing cheerfully through the countryside when the trucks began to sing again. Chuck, chuck, chuff, you tug and puff, but you're too slow, you've got no puff. No singing, said Arthur firmly. It may be my first day, but I won't fall for your tricks. The troublesome trucks were cross. If Arthur won't let us sing, one truck whispered. We'll teach him a lesson, chimed the others. Uh-oh. Arthur struggled over bridges and huffed and puffed through tunnels. When poor Arthur puffed to the top of Gordon's Hill, the trucks whooshed down the other side, laughing all the way. Suddenly, Arthur's driver spotted a red signal at the bottom of the hill. He put on the brakes. Uh-oh. But Arthur couldn't stop in time. Fruits of all shapes and sizes from the troublesome trucks flew into the air and landed splat, splot, splat, all over Arthur. Arthur was terribly sad. It was his first day on the Fat Controller's railway, and his spotless record was ruined. Oh, poor Arthur. Soon the Fat Controller arrived.
What has happened here?
He said crossly. The trucks were singing, said Arthur. I told them to stop, but they pushed me too fast. Please, sir, it's my fault, said Thomas sadly. He told the Fat Controller what he had done.
Your record is still spotless, Arthur,
the Fat Controller said.
Thomas, clear up this mess at once.
Soon Harvey arrived with the breakdown crane and lifted Arthur back onto the tracks. Thomas stayed behind to help the workmen clear the track. It took a very long time to clear up the sticky mess. When Thomas arrived back at Tidmouth's sheds, Arthur's crew had cleaned the squashed fruit from his funnel. I'm sorry I played a trick on you, said Thomas. That's all right, said Arthur. Thank you for telling the truth. Well, I never had a spotless record to ruin, smiled Thomas. From that moment, the engines knew they would become the best of friends. The end.